2 since halftime. Rose was doubled by both Davis and Perkins. It was looking for Noah, and it's off Chicago. That's turnover number 11 for the Chicago Bulls. And a timeout. 5:55 to play in regulation. Ray Allen, Doug, has been right on the money.
Well, he's getting good screens. Now he's getting some daylight. And when Ray Allen dials that in, there's no better shooter in the NBA. Second all-time in threes behind our beloved Reggie Miller.
In a couple days, Doug, between the next couple games in this series, that favors an older team like Boston.
If you're Boston, you got 6 minutes here, and Doc Rivers says, look, we got 2 days between games. Then you play Thursday and have 2 more days between games. So a team that's older and beat up, this schedule really helps Boston if they can find a way to win this game here tonight.
Boston at 48% from the floor, Chicago at 49. Miller closing out the 3 by Allen. Rebound by Perkins. 12th rebound for Perk. Allen 7 of 15.
Perkins has been great on those offensive boards.
That's the story right there, offensive rebounding tonight. Perkins twisting into Noah. Perkins with 16. How about the big man with the light feet, and the Celtics by 1. 7 offensive rebounds by Perkins tonight. 7 of them. Rose and Gordon, Heinrich, Noah, and Miller, the Chicago 5. It's Miller picked up by Perkins. Shot clock at 4. Gordon looks at the clock. Here comes Allen with the defense. Altered the shot, and he was pressed. Wasn't steady. Missing the 3. Defended by Ray Allen.
Well, you could see every time Gordon came off the screen, they were switching out on him. Made it impossible for him to get a catch and shoot. So very good awareness that time by the Boston Celtics about where Ben Gordon was on every screen.
How about Ray Allen in this series? 6 points in the first 59 minutes. 22 points in the last 13. And Chicago just suffered their second shot clock violation of the game moments ago. Rondo got a Pierce screen. Ball over Rose. Rebound by Davis. Another offensive rebound. That's his 10th. Make it his 9th with 22. Outside, Paul Pierce warming up. Pierce has got 18 points, 8 of 17. 20 Boston offensive rebounds. Boston with a little 7-0 run. Miller banging into Davis. Rebound by Rose. Will Curlin with the left hand. He's got 10.
How about the point guards? Both of these guys really can get to the offensive backboards. I mean, Derrick Rose
Good point.
is a very good offensive rebounder, as well as Rondo.
Pierce picked up by Salmons. Into Miller. Packed away by Noah. Retrieved by Rose with all his speed into Davis. And out to Gordon. Closed by Allen. That's a 3 ball. Right down the middle for Ben Gordon. 33 points in 40 minutes. Doug, 33 points in 19 shots.
How about the block shot? What is that? 13 block shots now for the Bulls, leads to a 3-point run out. Anytime the Bulls have gotten the open court, they have really been good.
Noah on Pierce.
Another block.
Picked up by Miller. Out to Rose. Pierce meets him there. Ahead to Gordon. That's a 3 over Allen. That's good! Oh, he is on fire! Ben Gordon has been a flamethrower. He gives Chicago a 5-point lead. 3:11 to play. Timeout Celtics. Gordon Doug with a game-high 36 points.
Well, the Bulls have done a great job of keeping Paul Pierce off the free throw line. Look at Ben Gordon, spots up in the open court, knocks down the 3. Here he is once again. This guy is feeling it. That basket looks like it's about 3 times its normal size. The young baby Bulls growing up. Yes, sir, a bullseye, Ben Gordon. We see you.
36, a career playoff high for the Chicago Bull, Ben Gordon. Ben Gordon with 36 points, Bulls by 5. He scored 6 points, Doug, in the last 30 seconds of the game.
Such an explosive score. Remember, Kevin, I said about in the third quarter, this is the kind of guy that can get you 40 if he starts cooking, and he's using screens. They're looking for him, pulling up in transition. That was the one that was initially called a 2, then was a 3. I mean, this guy is on fire, using screens. Doesn't matter. When a guy starts shooting the ball like that, you run 1-2 guys at him. Look at his numbers. 3 minutes and 11 seconds here. Boston could go down 0-2. Defending world champion Chicago on an 8-0 run. Can you imagine what the United Center is going to be like on Thursday night if the Chicago Bulls go home up 2-0?
Allen in a congested lane. Miller grabs onto the ball along with Ray, and they're playing a little twister. 2:54 to play here in the fourth quarter. And Doug, let's go back 23 years ago to number 23, who against this same Boston team in the old building put in 63, and they lost, did Chicago in double OT.
Well, Ben Gordon, if he can get 27 in the next 3 minutes, just to put that in perspective, you don't know. Just to put that in perspective.
What did that quote of Larry Bird say? God was disguised as Michael Jordan in that game.
That's a year, remember, he had broke his foot and missed about 60 games that season, came back late. But if Chicago wins tonight, it'll be 2 straight wins over Boston in the playoffs. Never before beating Boston in a playoff game. That's hard to believe in it with all the great teams, that the Bulls would never have beaten them in a playoff game.
Celtics just picked up a delay of game because they couldn't get straight on the toss ball. Gordon, Rose, Noah, Miller, Salmons, the Chicago 5. Pearson, Allen, Rondo, Davis, and Perkins, the Boston 5. Allen watches Gordon. A 2. Rebound, Pierce. That is his 8th rebound. Pierce doubled. Allen quickly on him was Rose. Rondo. Going in. Nice basket in there by Big Baby. He's got 24. Rondo picks up his 14th assist.
Still a ton of game left. You don't want to start shooting a bunch of threes if you're Boston. Drive that ball inside like you did. Get a layup. Keep putting the pressure on the Bulls.
Rose. Miller. Knocked away. Pierce knocked him off balance. A breakaway for Rondo. Rose the other way, trying to defend. And Rajon Rondo's got 17. Busted the line of Kevin Garnett. And just like that, it's a 1-point game with under 2 to play.
And what did Rudy Tomjanovich say when he was a coach of the Houston Rockets? Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion. Celtics are not going to go easy. Looked very bleak. An 8-0 run by Chicago. Back-to-back baskets by Boston. We have a 1-point game coming out of timeout. Can Chicago execute and get a hoop?
Southwest Airlines game break. Ernie Johnson in Atlanta. A reminder that Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs will try to pull even with the Dallas Mavericks in Game 2 of that Western Conference first rounder. That's Game 2 of our doubleheader here on TNT. Still at least 1:54 to play, though, in Boston. Kevin and Doug.
BJ, thanks a lot. Road team winning there. Howard had 25 in Game 1. Now the San Antonio Spurs with a must-win. Rajon Rondo just scored his first points of the half moments ago. Of the half. He had 15 in the first. Twisted an ankle. That resets our game right there with each team having a foul to give.
See, if I'm Chicago, you know that they're going to really be locked into Ben Gordon. How about getting that ball in the middle of the floor? Rondo's got a little bit of a gimpy ankle. And go back to that screen roll with Derrick Rose. Let him go to work in the middle of the floor. And then if Boston helps, you can kick out to a shooter. But let's see if they get that ball in the hands of Derrick Rose and let him go to work like he did in Game 1.
Rose just 10 points. Gordon. Inside over Allen. What a beautiful teardrop put in. He's got 38, 12 of 22.
Boy, Ben Gordon has answered the call. Every time Vinny Del Negro has come out and called his number. Tough shots. Look at this. They drive him down to the baseline. Gets those shoulders square. Look at this floating shot. Looks like he's almost behind the backboard. You know how difficult that shot is? But, and Kevin, when shooters get it going, that basket just looks so big.
One night it's Rose with 36. Tonight, Game 2, it's Gordon with 38 for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, sometimes being young helps. It gives you fresher legs, and sometimes you don't realize really how big the games are. You just sort of play, and